World War II has inspired thousands of films, from Saving Private Ryan to Schindler's List. But what if I told you that some of the most gripping, haunting, and unforgettable stories from the war were tucked away in films you've likely never even heard of? How many masterpieces have slipped under the radar while Hollywood blockbusters dominated the spotlight? What hidden gems reveal the human side of the war more powerfully than any big-budget spectacle? And could these overlooked films change the way you see World War II forever? Today, we're diving into 10 underrated World War II movies that deserve your attention. Films that never made the headlines but captured the brutality, resilience, and humanity of the war in ways you won't forget. When people think of World War II cinema, they often picture American or British productions, focusing on soldiers storming beaches or dogfights in the skies. But the truth is, the war touched every corner of the globe, and filmmakers from Europe, Asia, and beyond have told stories that Hollywood never dared to show. These underrated films dig into forgotten perspectives: resistance fighters, civilians caught in the crossfire, or soldiers from smaller nations who fought just as bravely but never got the spotlight. They're not just entertainment, they're windows into the overlooked realities of the war. 1. Come and See, 1985, Soviet Union. Often called the most harrowing war film ever made, Come and See follows a Belarusian boy who joins the resistance against Nazi forces, only to witness unspeakable atrocities. It's not just a film, it's an experience that leaves you shaken to the core. 2. The Thin Red Line, 1998, USA. Overshadowed by Saving Private Ryan that same year, Terrence Malick's meditative masterpiece explores the Pacific Front through poetry, nature, and the inner struggles of soldiers. It's haunting, slow-burning, and unforgettable. Third Army of Shadows, 1969, France. A chilling tale of the French resistance, this film captures the paranoia, betrayal, and silent courage of those who fought in the shadows. Long banned in France for political reasons, it's now hailed as a classic. 4. The Burmese Harp, 1956, Japan. Told through music and haunting imagery, this Japanese masterpiece focuses on a soldier who becomes a Buddhist monk after the war. It's a story of grief, spirituality, and redemption. 5. Stalingrad, 1993, Germany. Not to be confused with Hollywood retellings, this German film gives a raw, devastating look at the Eastern Front. It's bleak, brutal, and leaves no illusions about the cost of war. 6. Fires on the Plain, 1959, Japan. A disturbing portrait of starvation and madness, this film follows Japanese soldiers in the Philippines reduced to desperation and cannibalism. It's one of the most unflinching depictions of war ever made. 7. The Counterfeiters, 2007, Austria/Germany. Based on a true story, this gripping drama follows Jewish prisoners forced by the Nazis to counterfeit money in a concentration camp. It's a story of survival, moral compromise, and quiet defiance. 8. The Ascent, 1977, Soviet Union. A stark, snowy drama about two Soviet partisans captured by the Germans. It's both a story of betrayal and a haunting meditation on faith and sacrifice. 9. Das Boot, 1981, Germany. Though well known in Europe, it's still underrated globally. This claustrophobic submarine epic drags you into the suffocating, nerve-wracking world of German U-boat crews. It's a masterpiece of tension. 10. Grave of the Fireflies, 1988, Japan. An animated film, yes, but one that will break your heart. Following two children struggling to survive in firebombed Japan, it's one of the most devastating anti-war films ever created. So why have these films been overlooked? Some were banned for political reasons. Others never got major distribution outside their home countries. And some were simply overshadowed by Hollywood blockbusters that dominated the conversation. Yet these movies offer something that mainstream films often don't: honesty. They're not about heroism in the traditional sense, but about suffering, survival, and the cost of war on ordinary people. Watching them isn't always easy, but it's necessary if we want to understand World War II beyond the surface level stories we already know. World War II cinema isn't just about the battles we've seen 100 times. It's about voices from across the world telling their truths. These 10 underrated films may not have the fame of Hollywood's war epics, but they offer raw, unforgettable glimpses into the reality of a world torn apart. If you think you've seen everything World War II movies have to offer, think again. World War II left behind stories that continue to shape how we see the world today, and films are one of the best ways to revisit them. If this list intrigued you, then you'll also want to check out our earlier video, The Rise and Fall of Emiliano Zapata. While not about the same war, it's another gripping look at how one man's fight for freedom against overwhelming odds changed the course of history.